Hey, what's going on? This is Marcos. Today we'll be taking a look at the Aputure Lightstorm 60D. This is a spotlight, as you can see here, and just full disclaimer, this was sent to me for review. So the D60D stands for daylight, 5600 Kelvin, and they also sell the 60X, which is BiColor. Now, depending on what you're doing, what you intend to use it for, you might need the 60X. I know for the line of work I'm doing, I mostly use spotlights like these to maybe add a pop of light into a plant or the background. You can set this to flood mode, which is like 45, and you bounce into the ceiling, and now you raise up the ambience in the background in the room, right? You can do that. That's where the BiColor effect, it's really helpful because you can match the color temperature in the room and make it feel more natural. 60D is really good as well, you know, but I don't like using gels because it's another thing you gotta do. You gotta remember to pack them, bring them out, tape them, and then to match the exact color temperature you want it's time consuming. So the 60X, I think, is a better purchase if you're lighting up backgrounds. I mean, it's gonna save you a ton of time. But if you're doing, let's say, you plan to use this as well for interviews, which you get incredible color fidelity. With my color meter, I took the reading. It was TM30 score of 91, 92, which is incredible. You take off these barn doors, which is great for, cutting light. Take it off and you attach the Bowens Mount adapter there. And now you can throw on a softbox. I've used this 32-inch softbox and it's incredible. The yoke holds up fine. There's no trouble with holding a softbox of that size. And it doesn't look strong, but it's pretty strong. It has these teeth, so I definitely would trust it. If I was doing a travel job or maybe run and gun where I'm packing really light, like look at this little bag, how nice it is. It's nice and compact. You see that? I definitely could see myself bringing something like this if I'm trying to travel light. Use it as my key light with the softbox, or maybe if I want to use it as a spotlight, you know, it's versatile. One of my favorite features that I love is the ability to power it with V-mount batteries. Now this is a game changer because now I don't have to power it to the wall. With the 98 watt hour V-mount battery, you can power this thing for 2 hours at 100%. Now, most of the time, I'm not using this light at 100%. I've done productions where I run with the 98 watt hour V-mount all day because I'm only powering it at like 18 or 12%. I just need a little bit of light. I don't need to have full blast. So that means there's less of a setup time. It's very easy to move this light around if I'm powering it with the V-mount. It's safer not to run wires. So this is where I would highly recommend this light for this one thing. It comes with the wire to plug it to V-mounts. You can also power it with Sony NPF. Everything's here in the bag for Sony NPF batteries, or you can run it to the wall. All the wires are in here. I haven't even used this because ever since I discovered that I could power it the whole day with the V-mount, I've just gone this way. It's way easier, less of a setup time. I don't know if I mentioned this, but when I took my color meter, I got a color temperature reading of 6,000 Kelvin. Now this is rated at 5600 Kelvin, so there's a 400-degree difference there. To wrap this up, I gotta say that for $370 US, it's a great little light. You can use it as a spotlight mount with these barn doors to cut light, or you throw on the Bowens Mount adapter with the softbox, and now you can use it as a key light. It's an awesome light. You can also throw on the mini Spotlight Zoom and create slashes and create patterns in the back, right? You can do some really cool stuff. Not only that, it comes with this little box, nice and compact. If I was doing a travel job, probably this is a light that I want to look at if I'm traveling super light, right? So a lot of great things about it. I mean, the V-mount adapter here, this is probably the selling feature, you know. From here on, I think LEDs are getting so much better. The cameras we're rolling with, they have such a high base ISO. We don't need a lot of light output. So, you know, I definitely see myself leaning towards lights that I can power internally or with the V-mount. So I'd say instead of the 60D, get with the 60X because it's more versatile in my opinion. You know, you can match the color temperature of the room or just dial in the exact color temperature. So I would lean towards the 60X. That's about it. All right, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. As always, I appreciate you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.